If you'd like to see how I'm going to transform these plain knockoff Crocs that I purchased from Amazon and transform them into these lovely rhinestone and pearl embellished with some denim, keep watching this video. YouTube. So today I'm going to be adding some embellishments and a little bit of denim fabric onto these little knockoff Crocs. And I believe these are size 6 in toddlers. And I got these off of Amazon, and these were about $15 or $16. They did come with this little gibbet in it. I'm going to pull this off. I don't really like the look of these. They came off really easy. And I'm just gonna go ahead and start to get these sanded down and get started right away. The glue I'm going to be using, and this is a very quick hold, 10 to 25 seconds it bonds, and it's a full cure in 3 hours. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of fabric. I've already cut out the name of the baby. For a 1-year-old girl, her name is Zora Nova. And then I also have these cute little soft Chenille patches. So I'm gonna be using that as well. I'm gonna iron this on this denim, and then I'm gonna cut it in half. So I'm gonna use the home iron. And if you do this, you wanna just make sure you have it on, cotton or linen, which is the highest setting, and just make sure you turn off the steam. So I'm gonna go ahead and press this on now. Let's see here. And hold that down for a few seconds. Once you're finished drilling your shoes, make sure that you wipe them off with alcohol, remove all the dust and the debris, and make sure they're dry. Now I'm adding on the Bob Smith's glue. I'm taking my time and smoothing on the glue to make sure that it is nice and smooth with the fabric. Then I'm lifting it up and I'm adding more glue as I go along. That way I can make sure it's nice and smooth. And if you don't want your glove or your skin to be stuck to this, it's nice to wear a glove and just take something like I'm using this picker and just pushing the fabric down on the edges so there's no lifting. Now I'm going to add on this patch that I have here. And I'm just going to press it nice and firmly. This Bob Smith really does lock in pretty quickly. So however you want it to be, make sure it's where you like it, because after that it'll be locked on. Now I'm going to take this rhinestone adhesive paper, and this also can be ironed on as well. But what I'm going to do is just stick that on there with the Bob Smith glue and hold that in place to make sure that it's nice and straight. So now I'm going to be tracing the outer edge of the denim fabric, and I'm using these 8mm pearls, and they're a nice little light pink to kind of match the shoe. And I'm just going to go around the edge of the shoe and also do the same thing, just kind of trace it out. And then in between that area, I will start to add a 5mm rhinestone. And this is just a random scatter effect, just trying to fit them in there the best way that I can. And I'll do the same thing on the side. I'll just randomly add in some of those rhinestones, and then I'll finish it off with the pearls. Okay, so also remember, okay, when you have this strap, make sure that you leave enough clearance area so if you do want to flip your strap to the front, it'll be able to still flip. The way I glue these, this strap probably won't be able to flip forward, but I do not recommend toddlers and babies wearing Crocs with the strap flip forward. I think it's much more safer for the strap to always be behind the ankle or behind the heel of the child's foot, in my opinion. So right here, I'm going to cut out this denim. Okay, so this is some denim that I had cut up, some jeans that my son no longer fit. And then this was some jeans that my daughter, who's 2 years old, can no longer fit. And I just realized I used up all of this denim jean, and I have this one. The color is slightly off. I hope it's not super noticeable, but I went ahead and I put her name on here. I cut it out previously, or I may have cut that out the video, I'm not sure. The vinyl I used previously was really cheap and I didn't like it, so I used a different one. I wanted the pink to be close to the shoe, and I think it matches pretty well. This is going to be like a little rectangular little patch that I'm going to put on the shoe. And you know, adding a name just makes it a little more personalized. And I mean, when you add a name to something, it's hard for them to probably pass this down as a hand-me-down to someone, unless they just don't mind. But I think it just makes it extra special of a gift when you give it to someone and their child's name is on it. That's just what I feel. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this glued on, trimmed up, and you know, just filled in. Okay, so my goal is to cover up all these holes. Hopefully I can do that. So again, here I'm doing the same thing. I'm just going to add on the Bob Smiths, kind of a little bit line by line. Make sure it's nice and smooth. Take your time with your fabric because you don't want it to be lumpy or bulging. And I use a cute little cursive wording. I don't remember what the name of this font is, but I'm gonna leave it just as it is because you can see it nice and clear. There's no need for me to add any rhinestones to the words. I didn't feel led to do that, so I'm not going to do it. And I'm doing the same method I did as I did on the other shoe, just kind of randomly scattering in those 5mm rhinestones and just mainly using the 8mm pearls. But there's so many different ways you can go with this. Okay, you guys, here is the final finished result of these little toddler / baby Crocs. And these turned out so adorable. This is a nice soft pink. I love pink, and I wanted to go ahead and test out this little, this soft Chenille, I think it's called Chenille fabric patch. Now, in the beginning of the video, I did iron it on, but it did not stay like I wanted it to, so I pulled it right back off and glued it on, which I think is a more secure option. I will have these little patches available on my website, myroyalradiance.com, if you're interested. Now, the back of these, I added some trim, but I forgot that, so one is a little different than the other. One, I used the trim long enough to cover one end to the next, and on the other one, it's shorter, and I just kind of filled it in with some pearls. So it's not really that big of a deal, but I think these came out so adorable. And at first, I considered covering up the blue and the stars, but it's cute and it's kitty. But if these were for an adult, like I would have put maybe some trim over that heel part, but I wouldn't have bought these to make them for an adult anyway. But I think these are so adorable. Again, one of my good friends of mine is a Glam, a really cute fly Glam, and her son had a baby, and the baby girl just turned 1. I didn't make it to the birthday party, and these are my gift to her. So these make excellent gifts. Even if you wanted to give someone something like this for a baby shower as their child's first shoes, they're absolutely adorable. And again, these were just $16 off Amazon, and they're very, very stylish, but they're also kitty at the same time. So thanks you guys for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, or share it on Facebook, and subscribe to this channel if you want to. If not, thanks you so much for stopping by. And also hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload a new video. Bye-bye. Website myroyalradiance.com, and we do carry faux leather inspired designer fabric for your crafting needs, luxury inspired croc charms, as well as iron-on patches and much more. Enjoy the coupon code MyRoyalBeauty10 off. Check out our website, crtacticaldefense.com, where we do sell in-waistband gun holsters, belly band holsters, and many more. Please check out my discount code VIBES for a special discount for my subscribers. You can follow me on Instagram at lifeisawholevibe with underscores in between each word, and also TikTok the same name. Thanks again, you guys. Bye-bye.